Hey guys, so let's begin. तो आज what I want to talk about is Demat account. What is Demat account? What is trading account? What all do we need to start investing in stock market, start buying shares and all? And one important thing is POA, power of attorney. So it is something to be careful about. I will talk about it in detail. So Demat account. So it stands for dematerialized dematerialized shares, मतलब storing shares in electronic form. So there are two depositories, basically NSDL and CSDL. These are government depositories which are to shares like what bank is to cash, right? Just like bank stores cash in electronic form, similarly NSDL and CSDL are depositories for shares in electronic form, right? So I will attach a link in the description so you can have a look in detail about NSDL and CSDL. So this is what is Demat account. So Demat account are opened on depository level in NSDL and CSDL. So what is trading account? So trading account is the account in which you keep your money. It is opened with your broker, right? So you can have just one Demat account and you can have many different trading accounts with different brokers, and everything can be managed from just one Demat account which will be opened in the depository. So what is the workflow here? तो जब आप कोई शेयर खरीदते हो तो कैसे होता है, हाउ डज द प्रोसेस गो? सो लेट्स सी, दिस इज you instruct your broker to buy some shares. So when you are buying some shares, so at that time uh, broker uses the money in your trading account and buyers and goes to exchange. And if a trade can occur, how trade occurs? I told you how trade occurs with the order book mechanism, right? Watch the impact cost video, right? उसमें दिया हुआ है सब कुछ इसके बारे में. तो ट्रेड अगर पॉसिबल है तो फिर वो ट्रेड अकाउंट से पैसा लेता है ब्रोकर एंड ही बाइज द शेयर एंड सेंड्स इट टू द डीमैट अकाउंट, राइट, टू द डिपॉजिटरी. ओके, तो डिपॉजिटरी भेजने के लिए क्या होता है, जैसे हमारे बैंक में भी है अकाउंट नंबर, राइट? डिपॉजिट देयर इज अ डीपीआईडी फॉर अवर डिपॉजिटरी. सो डीपीआईडी में शेयर्स को भेज देता है, तो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम व्हाइल बाइंग ऑफ शेयर्स. सो व्हेन यू आर बाइंग शेयर्स, द ब्रोकर यूजेस मनी in your trading account which you have opened with the broker, and from that money he goes to exchange and buys shares and sends those shares to the particular DPID that you have provided to the broker. So now comes the tricky part. What happens when you want to sell shares? So when you want to sell shares, in this process you have to give shares to the broker to sell it in the exchange. So when you give instruction to a broker to do so and so selling, so do you think that the depository will give permission to broker to take shares from your demat account? That will not happen. So there is this procedure, DIS. You can provide a DIS slip to your broker. It stands for delivery instruction slip. It is a physical slip, right? ये एक फिजिकल स्लिप है. इट विल बी एन इंडिकेशन, एन इंस्ट्रक्शन which gives authority to the broker to access shares from the account. But as you know that all trades happen in electronic form, and if you are a active investor and active trader or investor and you actively manage your shares, then uh, it will be quite not possible to each and every time give a physical slip to the broker. So there is this concept of power of attorney, right? So when you open the trading account with the broker, then he makes you sign some power of attorney documents which gives the broker authority to access your shares from your डीमेट अकाउंट. सो दिस इज द वे अराउंड. लेकिन इसमें यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल. So when you are signing the power of attorney documents, you need to read it carefully. You have to check all the clauses, because it has happened in the past that they include some other clauses, and they may take a lot more access to your account than is desired. So you have to be careful. If somebody else has the access to your assets, then you need to be very very careful. Hence मैं यही कहूँगा कि just be careful whenever you are signing power of attorney. Or if you are a passive investor, if you are thinking that I will invest once in 6 months or 1 year and I will hold it long for 3 4 years or 5 years, then maybe you don't need power of attorney. You can do with the DIS slip, right? So it's not necessary to sign power of attorney. Obviously every broker will encourage you to sign power of attorney, so at that time you can say no to the broker. So be careful about these things, because you can not only lose money by some bad investment, you can also lose money by fraud, right? So just be careful. I think